Right, let's find the inverse of this particular function. Is it possible? Well, actually, if you have to plot this function out, you will find that it will have like this. Here's x and here's y. X minus 1 here, that means here is the vertical asymptote, x equal to 1, and the function looks something like this. All right? So, first of all, is it a one-to-one function? The answer to that is yes, this is a one-to-one function. Therefore, we can find the inverse. So, to find the inverse, I will consider f of f inverse of x is equal to x. But the function that is given to us is actually g. So, probably best to write this as g, and this is g. Right? So then 3 over big bracket x minus 1 is equal to x. And inside the big bracket, we put g inverse of x. Therefore, 3 is equal to g to the power of g inverse of x minus 1 over x. Basically, these two switch places. Therefore, g inverse of x is equal to 3 over x plus 1. And the domain of this is x here is all real number except 0. All right? And this will be consistent with the range of the original function, because in the original function, the range is all real number except y equal to 0. Right, let's return to this question, example number 3. Now, if no domain is being identified, then we assume that x here is all real number. Okay, and this is a one-to-one function. If you sketch it out, you will see that this function looks something like this. So it's a one-to-one function. So the inverse exists. So I say start by considering f of f inverse of x is equal to x. F is e to the power of big bracket. X is replaced by a big bracket. Plus 3 is equal to x. And inside the big bracket, f inverse of x. So this is the same as f inverse of x plus 3 is equal to natural log of x. Therefore, f inverse of x is equal to natural log of x plus 3. And the domain here is x here is all real number. And this is consistent with the range of the function. So domain of the inverse is the range of the original function. Right. Next question. This question here is y equal to x squared plus 5. Again, let us sketch it out. A quadratic function is not a one-to-one function, but with this restricted domain, it is. So, like that. Starting with here 5, here's y, here's x. So this is a one-to-one function. So we considering y of y inverse of x is equal to x. Therefore, big bracket square plus 5 is equal to x. And within the big bracket, y inverse. So what we have is y inverse of x